and you guys had a fist fight.
Right.
And what happened?
So the narrative on the internet I'm seeing is like, China Mac got beat up. You know what I'm saying? And it was because of that clip that, at the clip that we made after the fight. And we was talking, right? And it looked like, he got the best of me.
He was
you know what I'm
kind
saying?
of hovering over you.
Yeah, he was hovering over me.
But that was after the fight.
Yeah,
so
he was hovering over me. He was smiling, and I look agitated. I look like, he looked like he caught the better of it because of the just swagger of it, right?
Okay.
But the thing is, so what happened was when he hit the floor, you know what I'm saying? He hit the floor, and so what happened was he's a big guy, so he kept on like grabbing me. You know what I'm saying? He kept on grabbing me, and look, you know what I'm saying? He kept on grabbing me, kept on like, just that's what he was doing the whole time. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fight with him, and he keep on grabbing me. He punched me. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't really catch. He kind of, you know what I mean? He was just grabbing me. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was he grabbed me, and then he fucking earthed my shit. Like he flung me. Like I felt like I felt light. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt light. He threw me into the wall, the gate, and when he threw me so hard that I kind of like, like I got a little winded right there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then like I had balanced myself because I hit the wall, and then I balanced myself, and then I kind of like was about to fall, but the wall held me up, and then I got back up, and when I got back up, he tried to rush me. So when he rushed me, I sidestepped, you know what I'm saying? Like I sidestepped and I just kind of pushed him this way, and he fell on the floor. So when he fell on the floor, I at that moment his head was like right there. So I went over there to try to kick his head, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then the security that was with Nam, you know what I mean? Because he had security there. That was the only people that was really there, security. And Nam instructed them to make sure that it was a fair fight. So I went to go kick him, and because I felt like, he just slammed my shit. Like I wanted to get something, you know what I'm saying, right there. So I had my opportunity. That was my opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, to put, to do something right after the slam. So, but before I could get the kick in, like, I was pulled off, right? So, and then they stopped the fight. All right, it's over. Both of y'all got y'all shit in. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got yours off. Because I caught him a couple times, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all good, it's over. Boom. But then they turn on the camera. When they turn on the camera, it's like, I'm not done, bro. Like, I'm not done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not done, bro. Like I had him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of agitated. So that was what the view was, you know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, there's footage of the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought you said there's no cameras.
No, so nobody could hold the camera, but the parking lot guy can. We was in the fucking alleyway. So there's camera on the parking lot. I seen the footage, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I have the footage, you know what I mean? But, so the thing is, I was instructed not to, and this is from all the gang members, like different, I was told not to put out the footage, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna put out the footage, but I'm not the only person with this footage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday, I was told that the footage might be coming out, so I don't know. And once the footage comes out, people's gonna know I ain't lose no damn fight. You know what I'm saying? Like you see, like my skin complexion is light as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So if he would have really rocked my shit, like if I would have lost the fight, clearly it was a couple. I still would have had cookies on my face. Right. I still would have had shit. You know what I'm saying? But that really didn't happen because they didn't really allow the fight to happen too much. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't really allow us to really go in like that. You know what I mean? Because they was just trying to. They wasn't really trying to like, they just wanted us to get that shit off our chest.
Right.
You know
it wasn't about how badly someone can get hurt. It was like, all right, y'all actually met up as men.
Right.
Fought one-on-one. No weapons got drawn. Uh-huh. No one got killed. Right. Look what happened in the King Von situation. Right. That was just supposed to be a fist fight. Right. And it ended up with 2 murders. Right. And multiple shootings. Yeah. You never know what the fuck, you don't know who the hell's around or whatever else, but you guys actually met up as men. Who don't know each other, right? And actually fought one-on-one. I think that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, respect to him, respect to AD, because even after he didn't really like, you know what I'm saying? He went on his
what was it? Twitch. He went on his Twitch. He put up a video, and you know, he kept it respectful. You know what I'm saying? And I kept it respectful. I'm keeping it respectful, like, you know, and that's like grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's grown man shit. And, you know, I much respect to him and props to him for, like, you know, for keeping it like that. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it like a man of their words. And we just, like, you know, we had a misunderstanding, and now we understood. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I wish more things like that would happen in hip hop, as opposed to what usually happens.
Well, that's some old school shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's some old school shit. That's the shit that we, you know, I came up under. You know what I mean? That's like how we do, you know, that's how we did it in prison. That's how we did it. Like, you know, that's just what I remember doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was, like, kind of taught, you know? But now people don't get taught that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a, you know, it's kind of a throwback.
Well, I think that these days people are worried about the public embarrassment to go along with the beat down. Right. Because it's like, all right, you get into a fist fight, that's one thing, but when it's plastered all over the world and everyone's chiming in and everyone's like talking shit about you and you know, it's embarrassing and whatever else, that brings an extra level of, you know, sting to the whole situation. Yeah. I think a lot more people would go behind closed doors and have a fist fight if they knew that no one got to see it. But look, but even with y'all agreed there's no cameras, and you forgot about the damn camera in the parking lot, and now it might come out even when there's no cameras visible. Right. It's just like, so now you got to deal with, you know, people picking apart the fight and, you know, chopping it up, maybe showing, you know, like showing you get slammed and nothing else. Yeah. Right. And then putting it out as that. And then you got to deal with, like, all right, let me explain this shit. No, that's not really what happened. There's more in the video, but it's like, I think that's why. And people end up picking up a pistol. Right.
Yeah, that's definitely because, you know, a lot of people can't take that. You know what I'm saying? People can't take, and a lot of times, like, even if, like, this situation, right? Like, if the footage came out and all of that, right? And then people start coming at me, or people start coming at me, it might be dead at that moment, but once I start, or somebody else starts feeling like, damn, they coming at me like that, let me go on the internet and say something else. You know what I mean? So now I say something, and he's like, yo, I thought it was dead. So now he says something. Now it's like, you know, I really hope that footage don't come out, because it's so tricky. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tricky, because it's like, you know, I'm on a whole, this ain't my town. This ain't my town. So a lot of people feel a certain way, like with me speaking how I speak, me being not from this town and just, you know, doing so. Yeah, it's a tricky situation, man.